sis, this is my look.
No need to pretend. She got a little bit of drama with her friends.
Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing like a soft look, you guys. I am trying out some new products from Makeup Revolution. This is the Molten Body Glow. And from their new launch, I actually picked up these two bronzers. It's deep, and then this one is dark. So hopefully one of these will actually work for me. So we will see. Go ahead and stop and subscribe. Go ahead and join the family. Go ahead. You know you want to. Now let's go ahead and get into this face real quick.
Alright, you guys, so we're going to get straight into this thing. I am starting off by applying my moisturizer. You guys, I always use the same one. It will be down below in the description bar for all the products. Next, I'm going to go in with my primer. You guys know how I feel about this Laura Mercier. It is freaking bomb. And so it keeps my foundation looking right. And it is great for people that have oily combination skin. So definitely check it out. Alright, you guys, so for my foundation, we are going to go ahead and start with that first. I will say, you guys, lately I have been doing foundation. Like, I have been finding myself starting my foundation first, which for me signifies a lot of growth in my makeup skills, because I used to not want to do that at all. So I'm super glad about that. So definitely I urge you guys, like, if you are just now starting out with makeup, or it's just something different for you, just, you know, little by little try to tap into that. And so the foundation that I'm going to be using is the Born This Way. Oh, and you guys, I gotta go pick up that new one that they just came out with. It's not like new, but you know, I heard that it's really, really good. So definitely stay tuned for a video on that. Next, we are going to go into our concealers. The concealers that I'm using are going to be from Morphe. I have a darker shade, which is a little bit orangey, you know, for me, but it works when I'm using the lighter concealer, so it balances itself. And so for those of you who want to know my shade, it will be listed, of course, down below, and you can follow the links. Next, I'm going to go in with the Juvia's Place shade 3. And this is what I've been using to contour with, you guys. Like, it's just something that I just love. Like, it's too hot right now to use too many cream products on me personally, because I tend to break out in this Texas heat. So I tend to, you know, gravitate towards a lot of liquids when it's a little hotter. And so this concealer has been like my go-to because it is super, super matte. But I do notice sometimes if I don't moisturize really well, I will definitely be so dry underneath the eyes. Alright, you guys, so I'm just going to go in one more time with the concealer, just to make sure that everything is nicely blended and I got the coverage that I'm looking for. And then I tend to add just a little bit more foundation, like, you know, around the jawline where I know I have, you know, pigmentation and stuff like that. For the powders, I'm using two. I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder and then the Beauty Bakery. You guys, this has been like my combination lately, but if you guys are dry and you know you just suffer from a lot of dryness and stuff like that, I definitely recommend just using one, baby, because it'll be entirely too dry.
Alright, you guys, so the two shades that I got was deep and dark. So I'm going to open up the shade dark. And so it looks like this. I think this one is actually going to work for me. This is the dark shade. And so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what the deep one looks like. This one is really, really chocolate. So super, super chocolate. So I really am pleased with like the color. Like I'm super pleased. I think I'm leaning towards the dark one, but I may kind of play around in the deep. But if you are like around my complexion, which is like an NC50, Ian Mac, and NARS, Macau, I'll put like my skin shades down below that I am in certain foundations for you guys. I'm gonna start off light because I don't. Oh, okay. Definitely glad I didn't delve into it. It definitely is really pigmented. I was scared about kind of getting these shades because I wanted to go a little bit lighter, but I thought that this one, I honestly thought it wasn't going to be this dark. So yeah. And you definitely don't want to use a lot because, child, that was just like, I lightly tapped it. Like, see? This is my second tap. So I'm just going to focus that on the edges. Like my little baby hairs when I get done. And I'm going to just use the rest of that product because I don't want to make it too harsh. And I'm going to use my my same nose one, my little nose brush. I'm just going to dab it lightly.
So I'm going to be using two palettes from Juvia's Place. One is the chocolates and the other one is going to be the nudes. And so I'm just taking that dark brown eyeshadow and just applying that lightly in the crease. And then just making sure to blend that out. Y'all, I was really going for like something super soft. In the nudes palette, I'm grabbing like this sort of olivey brown sort of color. And I'm using that because that was a shade that was pretty close to my skin. Even though it wasn't spot on, I still wanted it to be a color or a shade that you saw, but still blended. So it acted as my transition color. I also ended up taking a shimmer shade and popping it on underneath the brow bone just for a highlight. You guys, I have not worn a brow bone highlight literally in years, like since I worked at MAC. So I was, feeling it a little bit. Next, I'm going to go in with my base. I'm just lightly applying that, and then I'm just going to top it off, just adding like a nude brown. And you can add any shade that you want. I wanted something pretty natural. So y'all can see how soft it looks. Like, it's so pretty. Like, I love the colors, even though, I had to mix it a little bit. Now the shade that I'm using is like the really dark chocolate in the chocolate palette, and I'm just applying that on the outer V a little bit, and I did go ahead and blend that out. And then I'm going in with my liquid liner from NYX. And I did go ahead and pop my lashes on off camera for you guys. Make sure you guys follow my web page. Make sure you guys follow it. I will put it right here in the video. If you are not following it, you ain't gonna be the first one to see what drops next in the store. And if you have not signed up for notifications on my website, definitely click the link in the bio. I will be sending out newsletters and stuff like that for the new products that is dropping soon. I cannot wait, you guys. And so I'm going to go in with my lip liner I have from Morphe. And you guys, I cannot remember if it was Richie, but I will try to find it down below or put it down below for you guys. Alright, you guys, so I am taking a peachy color new lipstick. This is in the shade London, I believe, from NYX. I was trying to use, you know, pretty affordable products for this look, something that I knew, you know, you guys could find easily or even have these products already in your stash. So I did decide to use that, but it wasn't enough. You know, like, you know, I love my light nudes. So I ended up going in with a different shade and just popping that on top. And then I'm just going to sweep the excess powder off and then apply my Makeup Forever powder. Next, I'm going to go in with my mascara from NARS, and I'm just putting that on the top and the bottom.
You guys, so I really like these bronzers. Let me know what you guys think of them. If you guys have grabbed them, drop a comment down below. My shade again is in the shade dark because I know somebody gonna ask me. And then if you are of a deeper complexion, definitely I recommend going in with the deep. I think this is the darkest color if I'm not mistaken. And so that's dark. Now it looks light, but you guys can see it definitely gives my contour. Now this one is deep. And so that's how it looks. Deep is really, it's definitely dark. And so that's what deep looks like. Definitely check them out. This is just a look that I would wear all year round, honestly. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in my next video. Later.